Welcome to the LL Football Update Show, sponsored by Kegel's Produce. He is Jeff Reinhardt, I'm John Walk, and we are back for another season of the show with the 2019 campaign kicking off this Friday for all 24 LL League teams.
Oh, yeah.
And a grand total of 20, count them, 20 games this coming Friday. We'll have you covered on all that. Again, this year we're going to be stopping out at various locations throughout the league to bring you news, notes, break down some of the top games coming up each Friday. We're out here at Pequea Valley. We'll have some interviews with a couple players a little bit later on, but first we're going to lead off with one of the top games, at least in our opinion today, or this coming Friday, with Ephrata traveling to Warwick.
Yes. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. It's very hot at Pequea Valley today. We're doing our best. And thank you, Kegel's Produce, for jumping on board again this year for the sponsor. Thank you, Kegel's. Great to work with you guys. Okay, Ephrata at Warwick. It's the George Mail Trophy game, John. 90th time these guys will play. 90.
You were at the first one.
I was not at the first one. I was at the second and the third one, but I was not at the first one. Warwick's won the last 13 in a row. We're expecting really big things from Warwick this season. As you know, they should be really good. Coming off a 9-win season, first ever district playoff win in the rain against Palmyra. Remember that?
Yeah.
64-0. They were great. Joey McCracken's back, 1,900-yard passer, 27 touchdowns. Trey Glass is back, healthy, had the knee injury, missed lacrosse in the spring, receiver of the year. He's back healthy. Saw him at the scrimmage last week, touchdown catch, pick six touchdown.
So he's back.
Trey Glass is fine. Can't wait to see Nolan Rucci play, one of the most sought-after offensive line kids in the country as a junior. He's great. Ephrata, great story last year. 500, won 5 games, snapped that really long losing streak that dated back to 2012. It was so good to see Ephrata win and do some positive things last year. Caden Keeper's back. We know him really well. Dual threat quarterback. Tucker Palmer's back. Sam Knowles is back. Miracle Ratto is back.
Love that name.
Oh, love the name. Name of the year. Him and Booper Johnson.
We'll get to him.
We'll get to him. So always fun when Ephrata and Warwick get together. Backyard rivals, neighboring school districts for the George Mail Trophy. Warwick won this game last year 63-6. Ouch. Big things coming from Warwick this year. Okay, also Friday, John and I will be in Whitmer for Conestoga Valley against Penn Manor, our alma maters.
Yeah, we should probably put a bet on that game.
Might be a little side wager on that game. We shall see. Tell us about Bucks and Comets.
All right, Bucks and Comets. Well, I'll start off with Penn Manor. Yeah, they were, 1-9 last year, but this is, 5th or 6th year under Coach John Brubaker. They bring back 8 starters on both sides of the ball.
Nice,
however, if you look closer at their roster, they only have 6 seniors on the entire roster.
Wow.
So still relatively young Comet bunch, but they bring back a lot on offense. And the reason I'm going to get to that is to get into the CV defense. Penn Manor offense, bring back quarterback Luke Braz, wide receiver Aaron Gale, running backs Josh Gibson and Isaiah Stoltzfus, their O-line Ben Weaver, Austin Miller, Max Jessberger, Nick Baker. Nick Baker, by the way, was a running back last year, now converted O-lineman.
Oh.
So they should have a relatively good offense this year. However, they're going to be going against a CV defense. It's still a 4-3 scheme. However, the Buckskins have a brand new defensive coordinator in Jay Ridinger, the former Manheim Township and Franklin Marshall College football standout. He's been coaching pretty much everywhere. Spent a year at Township. He coached in college at F&M and Lehigh, last 3 years, and is assistant at Warwick.
Dude.
And now Jay, first-time coordinator in football anyway, is getting his own 4-3 chance here to kind of prove himself. I talked to him about a week ago and said we should expect a lot of blitz schemes from the Conestoga Valley Buckskins, who were 5-5 last year. And their defense, by the way, brings back 4 returning starters: D lineman Brandon Camp and Christian Figueroa, and D-backs Zach Fisher and Derek Ulishny. So that's kind of what I'm going to be watching when we're covering that game on Friday.
Yes.
Lastly, we're out here at Pequea Valley, where the Braves coming off an 0-10 season last year, but they have a new skipper in charge.
Yes, they do. Say hello to Jeff Werner. If you're an LL person, you'd probably know his name. Jeff's been around forever, 30-plus years as an assistant, Cocalico grad, played for Phil Kaufman, coached for Phil Kaufman, coached with Dave Gingrich, that end of the county. Ephrata guy, Cocalico guy, coached this crop of Ephrata kids that are coming through right now. Middle school and all those guys are up now in varsity doing some things for Ephrata. So that's his background. Comes here for Mike Choi, who stepped down. An 0-10 season, yes, kind of back to the drawing board for these guys a little bit. But I'll tell you what, just watching practice here, there's a lot going on. It's snappy, and you can hear Coach Werner behind us really barking instructions. So he's in their ear, and it looks like he has their attention. He said numbers might be a little low, 24, 25 kids. You hate to see that. So fingers crossed for the Braves. Don't like the 0-10s. So let's see if they can clear the hurdle and get a couple W's. So while we were here today, a couple of interviews for you guys. We caught up with Jake Stoltzfus and Tony Lazar. John chatted with them. Here are those interviews.
All right, Jake. So interesting situation for you guys. Brand new coach, coming off an 0-10 season. Obviously, you guys looking to bounce back from that. So far, what have you seen from the first couple weeks of practice? How are you adjusting to Coach Warner's style?
I think we're all adjusting to it very well. We all like his intensity, and we all kind of pick up off it. And I think it shows in practice because we all go a lot harder. And in our scrimmage, you can see how much harder we went. We all chase for the ball, and we're just learning from what they're teaching us, really. And it's been a big boost.
How tough is it with the low numbers here? You're in the 20s. I know you're used to it every year, but it's different from most other programs. What kind of challenges does that present?
It's just rough because if injuries start to pile up, then you lose a guy at one position, then you move another guy from somewhere, and then you're just moving the whole roster around, and that just really screws things up because you need new people to learn new positions midway through the year, and it's rough for a lot of the younger guys too because they don't know what they're doing really.
Offensively, what are you liking as far as the system that's installed?
We fire off the ball a lot more, and the line's more disciplined. Everyone is disciplined, and we all like to hit, so it's just fun.
Yeah, Coach was saying, these guys love to hit from the scrimmage, and that's something that's hard to teach. That's very innate in a player, and it seems like all you guys just enjoy the contact. Where does that come from?
Honestly, I don't know. Me personally, it's just fun to hit somebody, and I think for everybody else, it's the same. You just love to hit somebody, and it's fun. Yeah.
I know it's only Tuesday, so maybe Kennerdale, you guys are still kind of learning about the Rams coming up this Friday, but what challenges do they present for you this Friday?
One of the main challenges would probably be their fullback. He's probably the best player on their team, and he has speed and he's strong, but if we just all do our job, then I feel like we'll be able to stop him.
Okay, John, good job. Tony and Jake, hang in there, guys. Best of luck to Pequay Valley this season. Let's see if they can get over that hump, get some W's down here in Kinzers this year. That's all I have. What do you got?
Yeah, and again, we're going to be out at different practices throughout the year, and this coming Friday kicks off the 2019 season. You can follow along on the scoreboard of all the games involving L League teams on the homepage of Lancaster Online, or pick up a copy of Saturday's paper.
Yes.
All right, for Jeff Reinhardt, I'm John Walker. We'll catch you guys next week.